To his friend Cornelius Tacitus, circa 104. I am delighted that you have reached the city safely. Your arrival has come at a time when, if ever, I was most eagerly longing to see you. I shall be staying for a very few further days on this day to Sulan Estate to complete the little work which I have on hand, for I fear that if I relax my concentration, now that it is almost finished, is I may find it hard to take it up again. But in the meantime, so that the matter may lose none of its urgency, I am asking in this way, in this letter, which is so to say, hastening before me, for a favor which I intend to ask of you face to face. But first you must hear the reasons for the request. Recently, I was in my native region when the young son of a fellow citizen of mine came to greet me. I asked him, "Are you a student?" He replied, "Yes." "Where?" I asked. "At Milan." He said, "Why not here?" I asked. Then his father, who was with him, he had in fact brought him along, answered, "Because we have no teachers here." Why are there none? Surely it is very much in the interest of you fathers here. Several of them were confident listening that your children should learn here rather than elsewhere. Where could they reside more happily than on their native soil? Where could their morals be better safeguarded than under their parents' eyes? Where could they live at less expense than at home? Surely it would be inexpensive to hire teachers if you put your money together and at towards their salaries. When you now lay out on lodgings, traveling expenses, and purchases away from home, for you have to buy everything when away from home. As I do not as yet have any children, I am ready to contribute that a third of what you raise together as a gift to my native region, as if it were the daughter of a parent. I would pledge the entire sum if I did not fear that this gift of mine might at some time be misused by canvassing for the post, for I see this happening in many places where teachers are hired at public expense. This wedding can be confronted by one remedy only, namely, if the right to hire is left to the parents alone, and the duty of making the right choice is imposed on them by the need to contribute the funds. People who are perhaps careless with other people's money will at any rate be judicious with their own, and they will ensure that only a deserving person obtains money from me if he is to obtain it also from them. So make common agreement and work together. So great initiative for my simple father side that sum I must contribute to be as large as possible. If you can get nothing worthier to your children and nothing more welcome to your native region, let children who are born here be educated here. Let them from their earliest childhood grow used to loving and throwing their native region. I only hope that you bring in teachers so celebrated that students from neighboring towns come here for their learning. And just now your children flock to other areas, so in the near future may students from other areas flock here. I thought that I should recount these details from earlier on and from the start to allow you to realize what a favor it would be to me if you undertook what I seek you to impose on you. What I impose and beg of you in view of the importance of this matter is that you cast your eyes around the horde of students who surround you in admiration of your talent, and look for teachers whom we can inveigle here, but on condition that I do not bind myself with pledges to anyone. The reason for this is that I am leaving the choice entirely to the parents. They must pass judgment and choose. I confine my role to supervision of the project and my contribution. So if anyone emerges who has confidence in his ability, he must go there on condition that he takes nothing from here except his own self confidence. Farewell.